What now? Let's get her ass in the TV. How about now? Okay. We basically have 2 more days before it's time to go into the new dungeon, honestly. I want to make the model. I want to see this destructive mech. It's gonna take like 3 times to do, probably.
Yo!
Today's already the 19th. The year's almost over. Feels like it's been so long. Tell me about it, Chie. Tell me. It's so short at the same time, you know? The way people in town have been acting lately is no joke anymore. We've come so far, we discovered the real killer ourselves. All that's left is the final showdown. We've got to get that bastard Adachi no matter what. I have a feeling that the town will go back to normal when we do. Let's make sure we win this. I'm counting on you, leader. Counting on you too. Oh man, we got some personas we gotta make too and everything, bro. It's gonna be a cool time, I think. Student rep from the class next to ours? What would a student rep do that? Either way, that's crazy. For real. Student rep in question is just ill from the fog. Couldn't make assumptions without evidence. Okay. Basically, just go down to the first floor. Naoto available? Yes. Okay. Perfect. And that's about that.
Hello?
Something I wanted you to see. Okay.
Yes.
Naoto brought a new challenge from the Phantom Thief. This was in my mailbox this morning. The Phantom Thief knows where I live. Well, I mean, clearly they do, right? I mean, they stole from you. Right, Naoto? I'm not crazy. They stole from you. Of course they know where you live. Which means he had other reasons for having you deliver the first card. Why you, though? Because I looked reliable? Because we looked close? Because I looked useless? I kind of want to say this one. Because we looked close. Well, no, that doesn't make any sense because the guy said give this to Naoto and he knew I was not Naoto. Because I looked useless. If that's the case, the Phantom Thief isn't a good judge of character. Okay. I just wanted to be funny. So then, what do you think of the contents of this card? Card reads as follows. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. When the banks close, the fruit tree grows. More cryptic this time. Well, I anticipated that. The first thing that comes to mind with fruit tree is the original card. But the second sentence, by the 7 at the 3rd, what do these numerical values mean? The banks close, the fruit tree grows. By the 7, the large 7 at the 3rd is the spot I chose. The fruit tree grows. The large 7 and the third is a spot. 7 and 3 o'clock, maybe? The numbers are important. The numbers themselves? 7 and the third. When the bank closes, fruit tree grows. Look at the 7th and the 3rd. Oh, the 3rd and 7th words. So banks. Banks tree? Banks and tree. In other words, by the large tree at the banks is a spot I chose. Let's search for the largest tree. Okay. That was actually a good riddle. Found something buried by the tree. I knew it. This watch brings back memories. Holds a digital watch, slightly large for a child's wrist. Pretty advanced, you know. It's one of the 7 tools of the detective. It has an extremely strong backlight. You could use it to blind the enemy. I modified it when I was a child. Always loved this sort of thing ever since childhood. I preferred robots and cars. The dolls and teddy bears. I liked high places, so I had a secret base in the trees. I enjoyed that. So then is it someone you know? Like someone that grew up with you or something? Why couldn't I have been born male? It would have been much easier for me. I could have done what I wanted to with gusto. It's funny, isn't it? I'm glad you're a girl. Your gender doesn't matter. Nothing you can do. I mean, I feel bad saying either of these. Your gender doesn't matter, but I think he's saying it in the context of like what you want to do in life. Your gender doesn't matter. Nothing you can do. I'll just say this, even though this might be rude, this also sounds rude, and I'm not saying that.
Yes.
You're right, complaining about it won't change anything. Really, it's quite difficult to keep my composure when you're around. I feel like I'm being lectured, like I'm still a child. Looks at her feet embarrassed. Okay. Dude, we have got Naoto up so fast in just like a few days' time. Figure Eight 2. Restores 5 SP each turn in battle. Yeah, I don't need that. That's pointless. We recover so much from Rise, it's crazy. It's like I've been doing all the talking. Why don't you tell me about yourself? What were you like as a child? Wish I could have seen it.
I'll see you again.
Cool. Okay, there's still nothing going on. Oh wow, this got completed in 2 tries. Obtained melee Harihara. Yo, I want to see what that looks like. Alright, looks cool. Alright, this is the final full day. On the 21st, I basically will probably just go into the dungeon, probably? I don't know yet. Depends on who's available, I guess. Because I can still do the 22nd. You can still do the 22nd, but I think I might do it a day sooner. I could maybe get another rank up with Naoto. Maybe I could be persuaded for the 22nd, but I don't know if that's a possibility. Ding, ding. She's there, but can't hang out. Ding, ding, ding. So then who am I gonna hang out with today? Nobody? You know what? There's a moment here, okay? There's a moment where I can decide to see this guy social link. There's a moment. Where is he at again? There's a moment where I could see this guy social link right now. Or I could go do something that I've been wanting to do forever now. And that is visit Cafe Chagall. Yeah, I'd rather see what this is than hang out with Naoki. That's how I feel. We're going to the cafe. 5,000 for the original blend. You currently have that much. Yes. Taking me to the end of the game. Walter White?
Jesse. Jesse!
I'm just taking it all in here. Walter White. And this cafe. Which I can't remember if the name is also from Persona 3. Here you go. I'm impressed that you had the intestinal fortitude to set foot in here after all I said. My name is Moomin. I'm the owner of this establishment. Even though this cafe is a chain. Okay, so it isn't chain confirmed. I absolutely refuse to serve mediocre coffee. I will sacrifice my standards for no one. I've got an older brother. I don't keep in contact with him much nowadays, but I caused him quite a bit of trouble. He became a Buddhist monk, following in our family tradition, but he's socially awkward. I wonder how he's doing. A Buddhist monk? Not the monk from Persona 3, right? Sorry about that. When I start reminiscing, I have a hard time controlling myself. Drink up. It's a sublime cup of coffee. No, it's more than that. It's an experience. If you underestimate it, it'll break you. Jesse. Put that down. Inside of your mouth is getting numb. But now it's sharply acidic, yet the body is full and rich with sweet undertones. This flavor, it's bold, too bold. I'm dead. As you're swept up in the black torrent of flavors, you desperately reach towards something and grasp it. Obtain the Dia skill card. Okay, that is bad. That is literally rank 1 healing, bro. From here on, a card icon will be displayed in the Persona status screen skill listing. Drink coffee when you have a persona equipped that knows a skill with this card icon, and you will obtain a card with that skill. Okay. So it'll just randomly appear on a persona. One way to farm skills. If the persona has no skills with card icons shown, you will not gain a skill card. The skills that show the card icon depend on that persona. This icon cannot be passed through fusion. Developing more personas will help you to gain more skill cards, so experiment and see what you can find. Hey kid, I'm closing up soon. Huh? Judging by the current time of day, you lost consciousness. I guess your palate was overstimulated by matured flavors and you succumbed. You're still a child. Wow, this was an experience. An acquired taste. Drink the coffee. Nice. Work as a tutor today. Well, I'm okay with that. That's fine by me. Down, down, down. We gotta put this mech up here. I want to change this mech. Melee Harihara. What will you do? Gaze at the model. So it's got a bomb. I wonder if it does anything when I click back in here. No, it doesn't even move. Man, I thought I was gonna be bigger. I just found something good. Get new model. I want another robot. Okay, for the same series. It's bright, it's cute, it can shoot down fighter jets. Fairly simple to build, and the coloring makes adding details to it a real blast. But if you sand too hard, you'll have to re-detail, and it'll get dirtier, and you'll have to pass that off as weathering, which, what? Hey, are you even listening? Anyway, you go ahead and do a good job on this one. Okay. Harihara. Tutoring is available. I don't wanna talk to Harihara though. See what's happening.
What's with this weather?
Just for something different. I mean, when I was in Okina, everything was totally normal, but I come back here and I can't see anything at all. I spend some time with me so I can get my mind off this fog.
Of course.
Okay.
Ugh.
It's almost Christmas. I wonder what dress I should wear this year. There's a Christmas party every year for my dad's work. I need to go around greeting people too. But since I don't know anything about his company, I just stand there smiling. Such a bother. My face hurts from smiling. My feet ache from standing on them all day. Everyone there feels the same. Might as well have fun. Why don't you sneak out? I know, right? I'm the master of playing hooky after all. If it didn't involve my dad's job, I'm sure I'd be able to get out easily, but I give my parents a Christmas present every year. Technically, I guess I'm just regifting my dad's money, but I feel like it's the right thing to do. Alright, it's kind of interesting. Better than tutoring a kid right now, I'd say.
Hey,
Pretty late, should be getting home. Got something for you.
I'm giving this to you.
And generic tap soda? Because you were here and I wasn't bored.
Good night.
See ya, I.
Yo!
I was wondering why it hasn't been getting lighter, and then I realized the winter solstice is tomorrow, the longest night of the year. But after that, it'll only get lighter. Everyone's been acting weirder and weirder. But if what Adachi said is true, then we'll be saving the whole town when we beat him. There's not much time left to the end of the year. Let's finish this. We're together. Why are you asking me this now? Of course I will, leader. Okay. Been a lot of talk about the end of the world lately. While I don't want to minimize its magnitude, a catastrophe like that has never happened in human history. Don't you think it'd be a wonderful experience to be here when it happens? Of course, if the world ends, you must consider the fact that we're all going to die. When I make that journey into the world of the afterlife, I would like to sleep beautifully like the Egyptian royals. I wouldn't say I'd be as beautiful as Cleopatra, but I have to make myself somewhat presentable. Now that the river of conversation has flowed to Cleopatra, I'm going to ask you a question. There were many queens in ancient Egypt named Cleopatra. Yet, which Cleopatra is the one who was known to be who is known as one of the 3 most beautiful women in the world? Hanamura, seemed like you would know a thing or two about beautiful women. Huh? I didn't even know there was more than one Cleopatra. Yeah, I don't even know either. Okay, I'm just taking a guess here. I'm gonna go with 7 because I like Final Fantasy 7. I expected nothing less, Hanamura. That's right! It was Cleopatra 7, who was counted among the ranks of the world's great beauties. Holy crap, I guess, and I got it right. However, since the other Cleopatras were also royal queens, I'm sure they were each beautiful in their own ways. Anyways, you sure are knowledgeable about beauties. I had a feeling you would. Thanks, Yuma, though I feel like there's gonna be some new rumor going on about me. I'm a legend. Freaking did it, man. Classes have ended for the day. Okay. So I think this will be the day that I go into the dungeon. Unless Naoto's available. Oh, man. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. Are you gonna rank up or no?
Hello.
It isn't ready to advance. Okay. So that tells me that it's gonna be 2 more visits before we can rank up. So with that being said, I think this is the perfect day to go in.